Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees.
2020 New York Yankees.
And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Rich Jr. will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Rich Jr.
Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
First and second here with nobody out. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. One there, on to Alonso. It's a double play.
Well, they were hoping maybe to get something going here in the first. They get 2 on, nobody out. But then this is a big letdown here as their number 3 hitter comes in and bounces into the double play.
Stephen Grimm will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
He's in the palm of your hand. Hey, put him away. Hey, hit it.
Here it comes.
Hey, come on, just you and him.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Rich Jr. will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rich Jr. Where's the first now? Hey, we got 2 down now.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Rasmus will put this one away to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Josh Donaldson will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. A 2-1 offering. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Colby Rasmus will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes a 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Rich Jr. will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go. Hey, all right, here we go. Let her rip.
First pitch coming. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he is in there.
This fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here. That'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Tyler Pasternicki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, Yankees, let's go. Come on, baby, square it up. Hey, plays it first.
Ready now on 1-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The A's lead this one 4-2. Stephen Grimm will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Rich Jr. will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Rich Jr.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The next pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Alonso, one away.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. This pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 4-2. Good night from the Bronx. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees.
2020 New York Yankees.
And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Rich Jr. will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Rich Jr.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Yonder Alonso will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
2-2. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw by Ramos is a good one, and he's able to retire his man at first.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play, and they're going to take care of him at first.
Rich Jr. will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Second baseman, Rich Jr. Hey, be patient, pick one out and drive it, kid. Get out, man.
First pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The next pitch. 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one. They're down 1-0. Robert Montero will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball here. Come on now. Hey, let's turn 2 up.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1, on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Rich Jr. will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Junior. Go ahead, stay ahead.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stephen Grimm will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Here comes a 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Rich Jr. will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Rich Jr.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Robert Montero will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Two-two pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Rich Jr. will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Second baseman, Rich Jr.
First pitch coming. Line hard deep into left. Grimm has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And if this ball is in the alley just a little bit more, who knows where this thing ends up? Instead, it finds the outfielder's glove, and fortunately for them, that keeps the potential winning run off base.
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 3-2. So long from the Bronx.
Our final line score this